Hi, I'm back. This is the second part of the video for today, Thursday, 14th January 2021, for the week that start, I think, on the 10th, because today is 14th Thursday. In the first part of the video, I was talking about January for the lack of more relevant subject. And I was saying that for me, January feels the countdown of a more excited time, which is Christmas time, and the whole December, for that matter, because it's preparations and the anticipation of the Christmas time, or the anxiety for some people, I'm sure. And I have to say that generally I never have feel that suits very well to me. And the energy is quite, I feel for me, is quite low. And but I'm sure it suits to a lot of other people that enjoy the countdown kind of feeling. Why not? And that was all. And before I cut the first part of the video, I said I was going to talk in this second part about love, which is a subject that I've been saying I will talk about it for the last 5-6 weeks, but I've been postponing because something else came that I want to talk about before. This week I have decided that I can try to do the video, which I'm not sure how it's gonna I can't see that this word anymore. Play out, pan out, I think it's no plan out, no plan out, pan out. I don't know how it's gonna, pan out. I can have a different word either. So hopefully you understand what I mean. But I can try because I have seen how to start talking about it. I was very confused. It's a subject that really, really confused me, which is not a good thing. If you are confused about what love means, I don't think it's a very good thing. But I always been very confused about that. Love have always been a mystery to me. When I have tried to find out for other people, they have pointed out very specific criteria, for to know what love is. Such a overwhelm of emotions, the feelings of want to rendition or give everything for the other person, or put the other person as the center of your world. I couldn't see those characteristics to be in every relation that is around me, and so I couldn't really see how you can explain love in those very specific kind of feelings, even further than that. I couldn't even see that love was just about feelings, because love normally is expressed in a relationship, whether the other person knows or not. Oh, that sounds very creepy, but it's true. It's true, hopefully the other person knows, and the other person reciprocate. But even it's not the case, and other person is in the ways, and now I want to stop about to talk about this. To be honest, you can still feel love, I think, and it have been stories about it, and sometimes beautiful stories, like Cyrano de Bergerac, for instance. And so I couldn't see that love was only about feelings, but also activities that are they are that are the base, no, the block bills of the relationship, in the sense that what you feel, you normally express through actions, and those actions, were also part of love, this idea of love. It could be, could be anything. Could be writing a poem, or it could be to donate your labor to someone, I don't know. It could be many things, or something more simple, I don't know. Things to write, to draw a heart in a wall, for instance, Always there is, when you have feelings, you always act on them in some way, so yeah, I couldn't see that express the full concept of love. That's what I'm trying to say. Is anyone hearing me have been lost? That's the point. That I couldn't see those very particular feelings could explain the whole concept of love. And for me, love, for me, love was a very broad and wide field, when there is so many things, so many actions, so many feelings, so many situations. But I couldn't select the core ones. I couldn't see the core ones that would explain, an abstract concept of love, So I have focused on that. I have focused on that wide spectrum, and but still, I couldn't really see how to start. For the technical purpose of this video, I didn't know where to start when I was thinking and doing this video. I didn't know where to start. What was the starting point? The starting point for me, I think, was when I see this video, and I think I was thinking about talking about love before that for some other reason, but then I saw this video, and it could be coincidence, it could be Google hearing my intimate personal conversations with myself, or reading my mind. I'm not sure. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was after I see this video. But for some reason, I think it was after I see this video. But maybe I was looking already, or something related, and I came across this video, which I didn't expect it. I'm gonna see this video. I'm gonna show this video because I'm not gonna show the full video, of course. I never do that. But I'm gonna show the picture in YouTube and the title, of course, because I do mainly as a reference, and also because I show of respect to this person, which I think is a very, very clever person. He is a professor. He talks about many subjects very in a very literature kind of, or academic, I think is a better term. Even I think literature goes well with this, the way he goes around subjects, because it's a lot about the readings that he have done. But I think in a more academical way, it's a more general term. And surprisingly, he was talking about love, and I was very surprised. But why not? Definitely, when I hear it about when I watched the video, I understand even more. It was because the way he see love, funny enough, that is very academical person, and he is very literature in the sense of reading, have a very strong base of reading, And he said in the video that love was constructed through literature. And I thought, okay, I understand perfectly well how he personalized this video, this subject, on his own opinion, because he is like that. You will see it like that. And it's funny that that connection had been maybe on the back of my mind. But it's true that I saw some connection, but I didn't know if I could take that outside his video, and extrapolate to the way I want to go around to explain what I see about love. And yes, it does, because what I found, or what I have concluded, is that love is very personal. Love is very personal. And that's what I have concluded. And I find that it's normal that this person believe that love is constructed through literature, because he is the way he formed probably those ideas. However, I don't completely agree 100%. I don't disagree. Probably a lot of people form that idea through literature, and maybe him have done it as well. Maybe not. I'm not sure, but it could be, because that's the way I think he learns about life, is reading, and I think it's perfectly good. I think I should read more, and I think we should read more, in my opinion. So I understand that. But is we going back to the samples that he used in the video, Shakespeare and Don Quixote. Actually, it was a lot of people that couldn't read that time, that was illiterate. Is you coming to this time and you look about another literature, and people maybe have read Don Quixote, maybe they have read Shakespeare, but how many people haven't read, So in that strict sense, I can see how literature, how we form this concept of love about literature. I can see it. But also, because in the way that maybe literature maybe have been, incorporated to society in other ways, So maybe people have not read the book, but maybe they have watched a movie, or a movie that is not about the book, but is something very similar, or they have some common aspects, or a play, or music. Okay, it still will be constructed through literature as the starting point. But for me, any expression of art, for me, and that's for me, I'm sorry if anyone, don't agree, that's my personal opinion, I can be wrong, and I do apologize if this person in the video, I have misinterpreted what he said, but I know he say that, that's a quote, that's literally what he said, but maybe he developed in something else, but that's what is stuck in my mind. That's the only thing I can remember, and I'm sorry it was developed in something else. But for me, as I say, I couldn't agree 100%, because because not everyone can read, but also even though that maybe they don't read, but they have seen that story in other forms of media. For me, any artwork, whether it's media in the sense of cinema, music, reading books, novels, or any other, like sculptures, anything, for me it's a representation of reality. So this point is for me a bit like what was first, the egg of the chicken. For me, always is I have to choose one of the two, which I'm not 100% sure either, I must say. I would choose the chicken. And in this sense, I would choose it was first the artwork or the reality, the social life. I would choose social life. Maybe because I'm a strong believer of evolution theory, and that will apply to for me, the first chicken, that it didn't come from an egg, but from a different animal. And then that chicken put an egg, the first egg. For me, this is the same. Society will have developed to the point where we know now, and the expression of work art will have come after. But maybe no. Maybe it's not like that. Maybe it have been more intrinsic. Maybe the art was first. Maybe the egg was first. I wasn't there, so I cannot be 100% sure. But it's those one moments that are not completely clear. Anyway, but among all confusion, of feelings, actions, situations, stories, examples of love, I want to embrace all the complexity and not leave anything because it doesn't suit one idea of love. And I think the only way to see that is to see it as a very personal understanding. And then I thought, yes, that's the way I see love. I think it's a personal understanding, but personal understanding of what? Of what? Feelings? As I say, I don't think that feelings is the only aspect of the person involved. There is actions. So, more than that. So, how to express that more than feelings and actions in one word? And I found the word passion. And I clicked the two together. For me, love is a personal expression of passion. And I think it sounds very nice. But I think it's very true as well. And if there is one general way for me to express what love is that. It's the personal expression of passion. And that for me will explain that why there is so many different types of love. It can be platonic love. It can be physical love. It can be universal love, or can be destructive love as well. There is so many different types of love, and I think there is so many because there is so many different kind of people as well. And it's a personal understanding, and it's the personal expression. I think looking that way maybe helps to work out the type of relationships that we could have, not so much on passion in terms of activities. No, it's not that. It doesn't have to be an activity that you are passionate about it. It can be just the way your nature express. Maybe some people are very sensitive. They love to talk or to have these romantic gestures. There is some people that is very detached about feelings, and some people can be very destructive as well. And you can see that all sort of people can have a success relationship, and some people cannot have success relationships. So why some people can and some people cannot? Some people will say because they are boyfriend or girlfriend material, and some people not. But then it's not the reality either, because you can see people that don't have this, that they can be quite destructive, and they have keep a relationship for all their life. And I think whether you are boyfriend or girlfriend material, which maybe makes it a lot easier to have a relationship, is you are not completely hopeless. You can still find a love that is suit you. However, this relationship have to allow you to express that passion, whatever it is, even if it's this destructive nature. I have to allow you. And I'm not saying, I'm not, please don't take the words out of context, please, because I never will agree or say that it's okay to hurt someone. No, definitely not. And if it's that, then that's a bad relation, and you shouldn't stay in that relation. Never, ever. Not for a minute. But when I'm talking about destructive, I'm not talking about violence. I'm not talking about hurting other person. And I'm talking about this internal destructive set of mind that we all go have sometimes, and some people have it more often than others, and you cannot repress that maybe dark side of you. At the same time that you cannot repress to be a very romantic person, be able to express your to have romantic gestures, even if it's not with the other person, because the other person don't appreciate it, but they allow you to be that person, and they allow you to have this how I would say, maybe know the gestures, but they will understand that that's the way you are, and maybe they don't want flowers, maybe they don't want a poem written to them, but they understand it's one day and you say something that is very romantic, or you like certain type of movies because you are very romantic, or you are very destructive or like very destructive